Hi, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a little while since I posted a video here, and I know it's this past year has been a little slow. So I've just been trying to get some work done on my books, like the one coming out here the next week called Hybrid City Entrepreneur, and just other things I'm doing. I got my next Christmas book coming out for the McCrae Parables called Snow in Miami that I got to continue to work on. So I've been busy, and I haven't really had a lot of things to share with you guys. So it's been kind of slow on my end. I do want to hopefully get some videos out to you all in the next, sometime in the next month or so. Just, various things like book reviews and just some things I've been wanting to do on this channel for a long time. And again, I say this with a hope because I don't know. Life has been insane. It's been absolutely crazy. It's so crazy. I couldn't even find my remote that I wanted to use for my camera. So I'm doing everything by just reaching out and stopping. I had one. It was on my desk, and now it's not there. I don't know where it went. And I don't know. Life has just gotten kind of insane. And so I haven't been putting out videos because I don't, it's been hard to kind of sort out what the priorities are. And, it's one thing like when you have a YouTube channel, you want it to be successful. You want people to watch. You want people to stick with it. You kind of hope that they watch with an open mind, understand that sometimes the sound won't be perfect, or, sometimes, it's just the content may not be every little, beat for beat thing that they're looking for. Because, we can't really predict everything that somebody is going to want. So there's a lot of that kind of question to you, like, am I really putting anything out that you guys are interested in? So I've been having a lot of that this year, and even like with the videos I've been putting out, not a lot of positive criticism, not a lot of thank yous, just, your sound's bad, and I didn't learn anything from this. It's like, okay, I gave you what I told you I'd give. So it's been a lot of disheartening things too. So it's been kind of not really a priority, put it that way. And I just have so many ideas that I want to do that I think would be fun for the channel. So I am going to take another shot at it and try to, actually have fun with it again. So I wanted to do some book review, like actual book reviews. I know I have my writer's bookshelf that I've had on hold for about 3 years now, and I do again want to get back to that at some point. And I'd even like to revisit my videos that I did, starting with the pandemic, with my, going back to the Stephen King on writing and going all the way through. And I'd like to go back and re-edit those videos because I got a better program now that I can sort out some of the sound issues and hopefully help fix the visuals. And I just like to give it a new intro and maybe run some editing and hopefully even set up a page that you guys can refer to. And then I'm hoping that'll give me some momentum to get back and do some new books. Because I got one, it's been sitting on my shelf for 2 years now waiting to be reviewed. And I actually got to talk to the author, well, not literally, but I got to leave a message to the author before I managed to leave a review for it. But I do want to get back to like actually talking about books that I really enjoy, fiction and nonfiction, and not to like really review them as much as just recommend them. Like I don't necessarily want to waste your time on books that aren't worth your time. I want to talk about books that I enjoyed and why I enjoyed them without spoilers. So that's, again, one of the things that I'm hoping I'll do. And I do have a vacation coming up next week, so I'm going to try to get a few videos cut and in the queue, so we'll have some momentum in case things get crazy again. But that's kind of what's going on. I do have, I hope to get the channel back up in motion before the year ends with content that a lot of you have, I think, subscribed to watch. So there's also other things too that I'm got coming up that I hope you guys will care about. I'm sure somebody will if the algorithms help you guys find it. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in the next video. I gotta think about how I want to approach it. But I mentioned in one of my older videos from last year about a character I wrote in one of my books, the superhero series. There's a rock singer who is part of that series, and I've been experimenting with actually turning her songs into actual things you can hear. And that's been my project, my number one project for the last year and a half, is getting her songs to actually be something you can listen to and I can listen to. And so this past week or so, I've been finally converting some of the songs into music videos. So I am hoping to get the entire album. The first album was something called a song canvas. Again, I'm going to talk more about that in the next video. That will allow you guys to listen to the whole thing, like from beginning to end, and it'll have picture, or it'll have motion. And it's not an official music video with like the lip syncing and all that, not yet. But it's something that's kind of in the in between, where if you ever watch streaming music on YouTube, you have like those backgrounds with the floating images, and occasionally they morph. So I have something that's kind of a mix of that plus like music video that I'm doing. I've got 3 already queued up, so no matter what happens in the next couple weeks, there are 3 that are going out starting Friday, October 10th. So that's going to be it. Right now, the first 3, it's Friday, Tuesday, Friday, and then I got 1 more I'm editing, hopefully that next Tuesday. It's expensive to do, so I can't promise I'm going to do the entire album in like one consistent go. It'll probably be broken into a couple of halves, just depending on again the time that I got and the availability of the resources. But either way, it's something that I want to start putting out there. And again, I hope you guys like it. I hope you care. It's it's what I have the patience for. It's what I enjoy. It's what I enjoy doing. And at this point, I think I'm past criticism of the type of video and all that, and I think I just want to do something fun, and hopefully you guys find it fun too. And I mean, if not, I find it fun. So that at the end of the day, I enjoy the process. So I'm gonna share it with you guys, and that's for you guys to decide what to do with it. But that's kind of what's coming up. The plan anyway. And again, things can always change because again, life is insane. And you always have the best intentions, and very often what you want to do doesn't happen, or the expectation you've got doesn't happen. I got a book review site that I am testing right now called Booksprout, and another one called Book Sirens, and I do plan to do a video on those this year. I like what they are promising. I'm just not sure that it's delivered on what I want it to, and it could be my own fault, like maybe the material I'm putting isn't of interest to anyone. And again, this is all possible, so I don't want to put blames on resources. And even when I do a review, I don't want to necessarily criticize the review for my results, because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with creative things like making books, at the end of the day, it has to be based on your skill and your ability to connect with audiences. And if that's not working, then that's not the fault of the platform. So that's something I do want to kind of emphasize whenever I do my future reviews on using tools. And there's a lot. Again, speaking of tools, I had a lot shut down because that's one thing I've learned is you can get these lifetime deals in order to save money, but it's only good if the companies last, and a lot of them shut down. So you end up spending more money on something that you can't use anyway. It's just, again, that's everything's a gamble. Everything's a gamble. Sometimes you got to take the chance, and sometimes you got to see what happens with it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Many times it doesn't work. Can you keep going? That's something I think I'm just kind of going back and dealing with again. Is can I keep going? We'll see. We're trying. So that's kind of the state of the channel right now. Is I have lots of plans, and it's still within the realm of what you all signed up for. I think there will be some new things that I'm hoping you guys will enjoy. Again, like the music videos. I really hope you will enjoy it. I don't know that you will, but I hope you do. And even going back to some gaming, I was thinking I miss playing games on my stream. That's kind of how I started this channel. Is just taking my old RPGs that we made and reviewing other people's by doing full playthroughs, and that's too invested. I don't have time for that anymore. But it'd be nice to maybe do like a every Saturday or something, just have play a game I enjoy and do some commentary with it, and just something that those of you who enjoy storytelling and gaming can probably enjoy this again. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. And I often have plans that don't happen. So I don't want to make any promises right now. That's just, again, the nature of how life works. Sometimes your plans fail, and that has to be okay. If you otherwise it's gonna get angry. You will collapse inside if you can't make that okay. It doesn't mean you give up either. You keep going. It's kind of what persistence is. If you believe in something, you keep going for it within reason. It helps to have, you know, some element of realism in mind when you make certain plans. Like, you know, I don't understand vision boards, to be honest. I don't. People do them. I don't really get the point of it because, you know, it's, you know, I mean, other than just like, here's what I want to do, but I feel like that's something like you just know that you want to do anyway. Like, but anyway, that's I'm not into that. So, you guys, you know, if you like that, fine. But as far as like planning and all that, I just, you know, again, I think everything's worth taking a chance on if it's worth doing. And if it fails, that just, you know, it hasn't found its audience. And, you know, there's a lot of audiences out there, you know, and we always hope that the right one finds it. So that's kind of why I keep doing the videos, is I'm hoping the right audience finds them too. I hope you all, you know, get something out of it. So, for those of you who have subscribed, this is sort of my video to let you know that I am working on trying to give you guys something, you know, fun again. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know where my controller went. I want to click. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I don't know really what else I need to say other than I haven't forgotten this channel and I haven't forgotten the videos, but I do still have things I want to do. I want to do an unboxing when my official books come in, whatever day. Because I think I cracked the code on the formatting for Ingram that I wasn't getting on my old book. So I'll, again, talk about that probably. I don't know about the next video because I don't know when the books will get here. I ordered them almost 2 weeks ago, rush delivery. So there you go. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'll give you guys some more things to hopefully enjoy soon. So that's all. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.